I realized I haven't done a video since the end of April, and here it is, the middle of May, and there's been some shit going on and stuff, and you know, in my life I've got a lot of stuff I'm doing. I'm busy and everything, but anyway, this woman was talking about how she was denied an abortion, and the fetus was hopelessly whatever you want to call it, deformed or whatever, and was going to die, and she had to carry it to term. And it, you know, and she slammed the Tennessee law. It's like these damn fools, they go out of their way. It's like these politicians go out of their way to piss everybody off, and on some insane idea that I don't know, just trying to bring back an era that never was. Or they're fretting over the birth rate, white birth rate, or whatever. It's just, they try to outdo themselves on how outrageous they can be. And of course, this is, as I mentioned, this is the thing that's going to help the Democrats in the fall. There's no question that's what's going to happen here. Ah, hell, that damn thing's flashing on me, the battery, so I'll try to talk briefly. But anyway, she slammed it, and hopefully there's repercussions for these damn politicians. And she lost an ovary, a fallopian tube, and her hopes for a large family. So, by taking her right to an abortion away, a right to birth control, whatever, she's now not going to be able to have kids, and very likely, or maybe not, more kids, I should say. She's already got one. And, you know, they don't care. They don't care about women like her. They don't care about any women. This is all about preserving the old patriarchy shit. And then there was that damn fool. I talked about him a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of videos ago, and that damn Haley Davidson, or whatever his real name is, he's about ready to steal from women to compete in the U.S. Women's Open. Just a goddamn insult. I talked about what an insult this is to all the women who founded the LPGA in order to give women a chance at winning prizes and competing, because they can't realistically compete with men in golf because of the upper body difference. So, anyway, we'll see how that soap opera turns out. And I hope to hell that he doesn't get it. But then there was, and then not related to anything. God damn these bastards. The neo-libs. You don't hear much about the old neo-libs anymore, the Friedmanites, because their little thing that they tried to pull in the 1980s, it was a colossal failure. There's nothing good about it, except unless you are in the very elite economic class. It's been a damn disaster. There's nothing good about it. So, yes, Joseph Stiglitz wrote about this for the Washington Post, and he's ready to bury the vile neoliberal, which is just another word for libertarian, economic libertarian, their policies. Give everything to the rich, and it'll all trickle down to the peons, and that didn't happen. All it was all the policies just moved all the wealth upward. It wasn't evenly distributed or distributed enough downward to help the people on the bottom, without which the economy can't function if people don't make enough money to buy the products. And the people who buy the products and work are the ones who make the rich rich. Besides being the rich being stealing from everybody. So there was that. And I know I'm kind of inarticulate because I'm looking at this flashing light. And then, of course, the big thing was this goddamn fool, this Kansas City Chiefs kicker, and he should be kicked in the ass. He kind of did kick himself in the ass when he was asked to speak at Benedictine College, which is a private Catholic liberal arts school. And he did this last weekend, so that was presumably Mother's Day weekend. So he thought he was doing the women a favor, that these women that have gone to school, got degrees, plan on having careers of some sort and stuff, and telling them, well, the most important thing you really could do is be a wife and mother, you know, be a baby maker and a homemaker and all this other goddamn shit. You know, same old shit that Jordan Peterson says. It's same old shit James Dobson says. Same old shit that most of these right-wing politicians say. They give, males especially, and they just give a lot of lip service to it because they are too fucking lazy to do anything around the house themselves. They want somebody else, their inferiors, to do all the shit work for them. And of course, women are just saying to hell with you. You aren't going to change. I'm not taking a chance on you. So I'm not getting married and I'm not having kids. Just like so many of the South Korean women. I'm not doing any of this shit. And I have my peace of mind. Because I don't have to put up with your shit. And the men are getting stomping angry about it. Because, well, they don't have a servant in the home. They're told that women's purpose on the earth is to serve them sexually and domestically. But, of course, they're whining because every woman who opts to be single and rejects marriage, rejects kids, all this, that's one less woman these guys can put their dicks in. That's what it is. That's what it all is. That's what motivates them. This is cynical as hell. You know, I'm almost 70, but damn it to hell, you know, I've seen it. I've been around maybe too long, and I've seen how they operate. And it all, not every little thing every man does is motivated by sexual access. But so many of them are motivated by not just that, but to motivated by what they could get out of women and to con women into giving it to them. Bunch of goddamn con artists. That's what they are. So many of them. And women are just saying to hell with you. Really, you're not worth our time. I mean, it's hard enough to have kids, have little kids to have to take care of, but then you got a grown man baby. That's even worse. And it's just, it's not worth it for him anymore. So this guy was whining about it. And the irony is this Butker guy, his mother has had a great career in academia and in all kinds of damn shit. And it's kind of like a slap in the face. Did they mention his mother in here? Oh gosh, because anyway, Butker. B-U-T-K-E-R. Wiki. Harrison Butker. And he was born in 1995. God, hardly knows his ass from a hole in the ground. Oh, is this going to take... Okay. Early years, let's see. Doesn't say when he was born. Personal life. He was born to Harrison Butker Sr. and Elizabeth Keller Butker and was raised in Decatur, Georgia. His mother has been a clinical medical physicist at the Winship Department of Radiation Oncology at Emory University since 1988 and specializes in, brachytherapy and gamma knife medical physics care. In other words, she's got a highly technical job. And this ungrateful little son of hers is slamming her and all other women who dare to live outside of the prescribed female role. What a hell of a thing. What a hell of a thing to give a speech to a college over the Mother's Day weekend and slam your goddamn mother inadvertently, or not inadvertently, but in effect slamming her for having a career, actually doing more than just sitting around and being fucked and having kids, and that's it, and propping you up. But anyway, he got slammed all over social media, and that's good. But, you know, he'll continue to have his damn overpaid career and shit, and whine about abortion and Biden, and whine about the transgender stuff, which is worth whining about. But as we know, the right conflates all of it, all of the damn stuff, all of the social reforms, and way beyond the alphabet soup stuff. For the last 100 years, they're whining about it. Call it, and with women's rights, that's all part of gender identity. Well, no, it's not. It has nothing to do with it. But they want a return to the mythical 1950s. Fuck the 1950s. Fuck the early 60s. I lived through it. And I imagine this guy will be making the rounds now, like on Dobson's program. I'm sure it's going to be on there. And about what a brave man he is to defend the traditional family. This isn't about the family anyway. It's about patriarchy. But anyway, I know I'm rambly, but I thought I'd get a video in before a whole month goes by. But yeah, I'm hanging in there, and thank God the school year is almost over. Only got 3 more weeks of this song and dance. And that is it for me.